can go through the park this time.
Okay. All good. On my last video, one of the Brighton snowboard instructors reached out and said he would be up there today taking a few laps, and he'd be happy to give me some tips to help me meet my goals. And specifically last video, my goals were to learn how to ride switch, which I've been practicing, and it's rough. Really excited he reached out, heading up there now. I posted my last video just kind of documenting my journey to get better at snowboarding in 2026, and it blew up. All us old heads showed up in the comments, man. It was good to see you all. A lot of you over 40, 50, telling me your stories, telling me your experience, talking shit about my riding. It was so fun to read the comments. I'll just connect with you all and hear all your stories about how a lot of you are in the same place, trying to get better or use snowboarding for, physical fitness, for exercise, or just find some peace. A lot of the comments in my last video focused on binding orientation. It's really funny to me because it brought out my inner dad. It's like, oh, we're talking about angles and adjusting shit with screwdrivers. Everyone's got an opinion on that. Let's go, boys. Roll to the comments. I've left my bindings alone for today just because I don't want to change them every time I go up. So I'm still about 15, but I'm still working on switch. And so I've got to figure out what works. A lot of people suggested 12-9, or there was some fighting in the comments about going strictly posi and carving only. And I actually did that the beginning of last year for 3 or 4 sessions before I got my new bindings, and that's when I went posi neutral. My goals were really to have more maneuverability through the trees and being able to carve quicker. So maybe as I get better at that, maybe I'll go back to posi, but right now I'm duck-footed. I'm going to try that because I've tried posi, I've tried posi neutral, so now I'm going to go posi negative. Let's get to work.
What's up, man?
Chris?
Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you, buddy.
You too. Thanks for commenting, bro.
Sure, dude.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was just kind of random because something flipped up on my feed and it was like 40, because I'm 47. I was like, 2 weeks away. This guy's goals are, so I was just kind of watching.
Nice, bro.
I was like, well, I'll be up here Wednesday riding because I'm off this week, so. Your goals, I watched some of your videos and stuff, so I just figured maybe I could help you a little bit, that's all.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. You cool if I film it?
Yeah, I saw in one of your videos you talked about you, and the person wasn't necessarily wrong, because I tell people this too, is to drive your front knee over your board, right? I saw a video.
Yeah.
Talked about that. So what that does is when you're turning, you're good for 2. So your front foot is doing all your turning.
Yeah.
Right? So what you're doing is when you want to go to toe side, you're actually pressing down your toes to get on that toe side edge, which you're driving your front knee forward, right?
Okay.
So when you want to go to heel side, what you're actually doing is lifting your toes up to initiate heels, which with your knee, you're driving it backwards, right?
Uh-huh.
So some people get the twist, and I'll talk more about it when we get up here.
Okay.
When you want to ride switch, and I'll show you how to ride switch, it's easy to understand the concept. You're on the riding style, and then when you want to work on switching a little bit, it'll click easier.
Okay, cool. You're awesome, man. Thank you.
So if you want, we could just take a quick run down.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of watch you riding, and then
okay,
go from there. Just have fun, and we're gonna go from there. Because
okay.
I mean, you know how to. I've seen you. It's not like you don't know how to snowboard.
Yeah, I just have some bad habits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all do.
Okay.
Even I do. And you'll see it more whenever you want to go to Snick.
Sure. I've been trying to change my mindset lately on progress, on getting better. That sometimes it's not about suddenly unlocking a new skill or suddenly something clicks and I just get better at something. Sometimes it's just about showing up every day or as often as you can and working on it. Sometimes it's not a big, huge
improvement sometimes, and it's a slow, steady
1% grind every time to get a little bit better, And that's progress. There are some people that are just naturally gifted and athletic at some things, or it comes more intuitively that they can figure it out. Good for you. That's not me. Snowboarding is one of those things that it did not come to me intuitively. And it still isn't, because I still get comments about how I'm lacking some of the fundamentals. I'm still obviously getting better and still trying to progress. And that's the end goal, is just getting better every day.
When I was watching videos, you sometimes steer with your back foot sometimes?
Yeah.
How you're doing turns, right, is you're pressing down the toes and your lead leg, right?
Okay.
And this is more like, this isn't carving, this is just turning, right? So the first we usually teach is the toe to heel. So like, when you get up, right, you're up on your toe side, and you get your belly button, I tell viewers, get your belly button, you see how I'm putting my weight over my edge? I'm not like this.
Okay.
So I get that belly button out, since that toe side is this. So what you're doing is you're lifting the toes up in your lead leg. What happens, the board will start to turn, and just let it, right? You go straight, you pull up the toes again. So it's just this. Is your back foot, when you're initiating that, is doing the opposite. This is called torsional flex.
Okay.
So what happens when you lift up the toes in your lead leg, try pressing the toes down in your, when you press the toe down your right leg, right? Lift up the toes in your left and see what happens.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh.
It's hard. So you're twisting. That's how you pivot really quickly.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
And again, don't overthink that. I
Yeah.
usually don't. I just like to tell higher advanced. That's actually what your board doing, is just twisting this way.
Okay.
But really, for the most part, it's your front foot just initiating that turn.
Okay.
The reason I tell you this is when we work on switch, we're going to do those two C turns switch.
Got
right?
it. Okay.
So I'm riding the switch right now. The same way.
Nice.
And I'll show you how to do that. Is when you do your first C turn, right? I want you to look back uphill, and what that'll do is this. Watch this.
Oh, do a regular? Okay.
Look back uphill. Start to swing this way. When you swing that way, pick up the toe and your left leg and it's coming to right. Lift up. I lift up. Toe. Yeah. Lift down. Let's get away. Yeah, look, we're going. One. It feels back. Do it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Whoa. That was awesome.
Yeah. But just teaches you edge control. That's
Yeah, that's
what
very...
minutes can do though. Let's go spin the other way.
Okay.
It's part switch right now. You
Yeah.
put switch.
Yeah.
But that teaches you that edge control.
That's awesome.
Same concept.
That's so cool.
All right, if you want, we'll go right up here and then I'll teach you a little bit of switch.
Okay.
I skirt out, right? Usually I skirt out this on your coast side, right?
Yeah.
So what you're doing is, see how you're doing your little quick. When you start to look where you're going and have a look,
Yeah.
that's something you gotta remember when you ride switch. Make sure you look where you're going. Lift up your toes a little bit. Whoa. So, and not a lot, just a little.
Like her.
Right? Now how you do your next one, right? Front down the toes on your lead leg. Put a little pressure on that front leg. Again, it's just so sticky. That's why I'm telling you to take pressure. Yeah. Now look where you're going. There you go. Now lift up your toe. Keep going. Oh, that hurt. That's where this buck pass comes. Yeah.
Him. Okay.
Doing that with 2C turns, you could try it here. It's a little quicker,
Okay.
right? You look down, see, wait, transfer to your side edges,
Yeah.
and and fell forward. Left, look where you go. Hold your arm out. See how you're lifting. Yeah. When you see how you picked up speed, it's kind of harder to turn, right?
Yeah.
So right now, just slow down. Worry about stopping. Look where you're going. Slow down. All right, now left. Now cross down. Look where you're going. Nice. Looking good. Do black. That's up. Little menu left. One. Stop. Five. Look, that was good. That was good. So you see how you're kind of bent over though, and that's why you're casting your side edge.
Okay.
Pick that belly button out. See what happens on your neck. Keep going. You're good. Just although you're like this, and I get it. So like, what? When I finish my toe side, right? See how straight up I am, and I have that belly button out over my body, over that egg.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you for all the comments. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Really appreciate all of you. Means a lot to me. Gives me fuel to keep going and keep posting and keep talking to the camera, even though that's super awkward for me. It's something that I'm also trying to get better at. If you're new to the channel, I'm Skrike. I post immersive top to bottom snowboarding runs, no talking, just natural sounds. And I also post episodes like this where I'm documenting getting better at snowboarding over 40. I'll be 47 in 2 weeks, and I'm really using snowboarding as a way to get healthier, to get physically fit, to be mindful, to just connect with the mountain, be out in nature. I've really loved documenting my journey. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next episode. Yeah, bro, thank you.
Dude, no worries.
That was great.
Oh, well, one go down. Now we just gotta.
Yeah.